how's it going, guys? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome to Expeditions Rome. We are diving in with a brand new campaign. This game has recently just released. I'll go ahead and leave a link to it to Steam down below in the description if you want to go check it out. And it is actually a really fun Roman RPG. I played the demo, which is about 3 hours of gameplay, and you really get a good taste of what you're going to be doing, the action combat, the story, the amazing voice acting. Honestly, the voice acting really stands out in this game, and I'm sure you'll see it in this first episode. And the ability to command legions. You're going to travel from Gaul to Greece to Africa, so there's plenty of different factions you're going to be fighting, different battle styles, and a pretty cool legion mechanic as well, as you do eventually, spoiler alert, end up commanding your own legion, which is, yeah, again, really fun, and you have to kind of manage all of that side of things. So we are going to dive in today. Again, this is probably going to be a proper series. I plan on doing maybe up to 5 episodes, depending on how well these videos are received. If you guys want to see more, obviously drop a like, drop a comment. I'll leave a link to the playlist down below in the description, and I'm happy to do an entire full playthrough if this video does do well. And look at the Romans marching off in the distance. That is really cool. So let's dive in and go ahead and start a brand new campaign. I'm excited to truly get myself stuck in.
Lucius Licinius Lucullus, Rome was prosecuting several wars of self-defense, most notably in Greece, where Lucullus himself was commanding the legions. With everyone's gaze directed at the provinces, few could have known that a seemingly inauspicious event in Rome would become the central fulcrum around which the fate of the Republic would turn. The paterfamilias of a venerable patrician house had passed away unexpectedly, and a senator by the name of Vitellius Scaevola had made a bid for the hand of his eldest child. His widow alone believed that Scaevola had poisoned her husband and now strove to take his place and claim his property through marriage. Acting in secret, the widow arranged for her youngest child to be taken out of their villa in the dead of night and smuggled out of Rome.
And here we are. So we have been smuggled out of Rome to avoid assassination, poisoning, and we get to dive in. So we can go ahead and choose a name, what we want to be called. I think we're going to stick with the old Cato from the Simon Scarrow books. We used that in the demo and it was really fun. And then final name, we can kind of pick from a lot of the, you know, the famous ones. Someone did actually tell me that there were only ever something like 24 of the patrician houses or something, and that's what these names are here to represent. So that's why you can only pick from a set of them, which is quite cool. We'll pick Quintilius Cato, Quintilius, and we have a nickname as well. Is there anything we should maybe try and pick, or should we just be Cato? You know, I want people. My nickname. I'm a serious man, soon to be hopefully commanding a legion. So Cato it is. And then you obviously have a bunch of portraits as well. We need to find one that represents Cato. Obviously, he's quite tall and lanky. That's actually Cato. He has like kind of long hair, like long curly hair. So trying to find one that actually represents him. I mean, that's pretty baby-faced as well for him. I mean, that's more of a macro to me. Stern jaw right there. Again, if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about as well, you're like, who the hell is that? Definitely check out the Simon Scarrow books, because they are an amazing installment to anyone who's interested in ancient Rome. Really cool stories. So let's go ahead and, I mean, this guy looks kind of cool. Hold on, sorry. Let's just do one more sweep through. These are always difficult. I mean, actually, sorry, that's more of a macro, I should say. Yeah, maybe let's go ahead and pick. Yeah, let's pick this man. I mean, this does not matter. I don't know why I'm spending so much time. Face-wise, we have a nice young face. Skin color, will be obviously quite tanned. Yeah, tanned, I think is fine. Hairstyle, not many options. I mean, he is like blonde. Oh my god, it looks awful. It looks like, oh my god, the hairstyle. Luckily, we won't be too zoomed in on our character, so nothing to worry about too much. There you go, something along that. We're actually really, and we'll be tall as well, because obviously Cato was quite tall. Lanky soldier turning up to a centurion for the first time. And now we get to pick a bit more about what our character does and how he approaches situations. Dialogue in this game is super important, and you make a ton of choices. All these choices have a knock-on effect on your campaign, and it's a real thing that really kind of like dug me into the demo. I was like, oh, this is so cool. Kato is obviously very logical, and you can unlock these other things as well later on down the line. So we could also go on to the Paphos line, which is more, I guess, more of a man with the silver tongue, and we can maybe navigate situations like that. So we'll go ahead and go logistics, and when we get to choose a difficulty, I think we're going to go on hard. We played on normal, the Caesar difficulty, and it was difficult enough. I don't think we've ever ended up dying, but it was fine. But yeah, I think that's good. We also have combat deaths as well, which allows, if characters bleed out, they permanently die. So we can have some main character stories straight up die, which is kind of crazy. But we're going to leave it on. It'll be fun. We'll play on hard. I don't think insane is probably that important. We'll also leave Iron Man off because I don't want to risk a bug coming up and I can't save or whatever, as this is a Let's Play. But just know I will not be cheating. So yeah, let's dive in.
Did you hear me, Domine? Your body is surely present, but your mind seems somewhere else.
And as I said, the voice acting in this game is really the selling point. Just listening to them to speak Latin or like Latin-esque words is amazing. Really is, yeah, big props to the team. It goes a long way. It really does. I'm sorry, my old friend. I guess I'm still thinking about what happened.
The departure was very sudden, I know. But do not dwell on the past. Better to focus on what's coming at you. I asked the Triarchus how close we are to Lesbos, but he would not give me a straight answer.
So we're currently, again, if you're not sure, if you didn't follow the intro, we're currently on our way to Greece to meet up and join the services of a commander out there who's currently leading the campaign against the Pontic forces, I believe. But again, I'm sure we'll get more into that as we go forward. He still just claims we are close to our destination. I wish we'd never left Rome. Rome is the eternal city I wish to once return to.
We had no choice. Whether you like it or not, Rome is your home no longer. It is up to you, however, to make it your home again. Will you check with the Triarchus? Hopefully he will give you a clearer answer. He told me his name is Geminus.
The man may generally not know our position. I will see if I can help him work it out, because I'm all about that logic, so we're going to do that.
If nothing else, you do have a way of making unreasonable people see reason. You should also go and thank Quintus Aquilinus. I do believe he saved our lives with his timely appearance at the villa.
Very much. I will definitely do that. We left so quickly, my mother and sister. Thank you for coming with me, Cineris.
Thank you for bringing me along. It will be wonderful to see my homeland again.
There are also a few passengers on this galley.
Your mother paid Geminus handsomely to set off in great haste under cover of night. 2 others did board with us, also bound for Lesbos. Young Gaius has been pacing impatiently over there, wearing grooves into the deck. There was a gladiator too, but I don't know where he went.
And then also, we left so quickly. What about my mother and sister?
Do not worry. The Vitellius brothers have no reason to do them any harm. Besides, you cannot save them by worrying. Focus on the task ahead.
I wondered towards the end if we do return back to Rome, if like maybe I bring my legion to bear against them or something. We'll have to see how that goes down. So the quest markers point you into your mandatory objectives and your optional objectives. We have our goals down here as well, all good to know. Camera is WASD, and then you move around. So the combat is very much like Divinity Original Sin, and it's kind of more of that style of moving around RPG. There are plenty of different classes to mess around with, characters to get, and one of the cool thing is you can just generate characters as well. I believe as the game goes forward and as you approach sieges and all these other interesting missions, you do actually get the ability just to bring no-name soldiers with you to make a name for themselves. It's not just all about the main characters. Let's go ahead and talk to Aquilus. He is the centurion who managed to get our mother, who our mother paid to get us into this ship quickly. We are never formally introduced. I am Cato, Quintilius Cato.
You're not my subordinate. Please call me Kaiser, if it isn't too familiar.
Of course, then you can call me Cato.
With all due respect, I'd better not.
Can we go over our plan? Our departure was far too hasty to discuss our course of action.
She did not keep you apprised. Your mother has secretly been making arrangements with the consul. You are to join his command staff as tribunus.
There we go. So we are going to become a tribunus.
You will have very little responsibility. The Tribunus of Allegio assist the Legatus while they learn how to command a military organization. You will not see combat, nor will you make any important decisions.
Somehow,
As your mother wanted.
somehow I don't think that will become the case. That's an excellent stepping stone to becoming a senator. If I'm going to follow the Legion around, I might as well make myself useful, definitely.
I'm sure the consul will find use for you. You seem to have a good head on your shoulders. You'll get the hang of things quickly. One word of advice. I know Lucullus is a friend of your family, but remember, he is the consul, elected by the people to rule all of Rome. It's best if you don't act too familiar with him in front of his men.
Have you talked to any of the other passengers? Let's see who else is
I had a brief
about.
talk with that gladiator who boarded before us, just to make sure he won't give us any trouble. He seems to have vanished, though. The young man over there, Gaius, is apparently the nephew of the other consul, Marcus Aurelius Cotta. He's here to become a tribunus as well.
Oh.
You should talk to him if you haven't already.
Yeah, I'm going to go talk to him because you'll never know, never guess what. It's Gaius Julius Caesar. Salve. Salve. I don't believe we have been properly introduced. My name is Quatus Quintilius Cato. Probably should give myself a better than the last name.
It is a pleasure. I am Gaius Julius Caesar.
Well met. So, I mean, imagine this young budding soldier would be a good person to become friends with.
Not at all. But keep in mind, I'm not the most experienced soldier either.
Why did you join the legions?
That's a long story, my friend. Suffice to say, the powers that be are not fond of me. I have decided that staying in Rome could be, shall we say, hazardous to my health.
Where are you from? This is my first military assignment. Do you have any advice?
If you don't play an important part, you will be torn apart. My father used to say. I guess that was his way of telling me to be brave and hopefully not stupid.
So basically, Caesar's advice to us is make ourselves useful, as Sharp would do, become the forlorn hope. So I think that's all we need to really talk to. There's no one else of that much interest here. So let's go talk to the leader, the captain of the ship, and we will see whereabouts we are.
What is he looking for? He's been like this all morning.
Yeah, I mean, it seems a little bit shaky. Obviously, I know what happens because of the demo, as we've already done this. But let's move on.
Geminus. So, I'm a little preoccupied.
So the winds have been rather still today, hasn't it? I've noticed the oars have been out since early in the morning. Is this what's causing the delay?
You're right. The rowers are getting tired. We should let them rest soon, but that will cause even more delay. Wait.
Do you finally see Lesbos on the horizon?
Shit. They're headed straight towards us. They're going to ram.
Oh no,
Get
we're
your
under
father's
attack.
weapons. Let's see if you can actually fight.
Oh, I can fight, don't you worry. And boom, here we go. Preparation.
Centurio.
Form up. Let's get these pirates off our ship.
Preparation phase, baby. So here we go. Wait, did I get to choose my class? Yeah, sorry, I was just checking if I got to choose my class or not yet. But I don't think we do get to choose the class quite yet. I think we choose it after this battle. So we have been attacked by what seems to be Greek soldiers, and now we dive in to the battle. So one of the interesting things is that you can choose your characters in any order. It's an I go, you go type of system, and there's no business of setting people up. We do get a little bit of deployment to begin with, so we will set up our characters. Obviously, we want Kaiser out in the front. Or whatever he's called, sorry. Yeah, he is Kaizo. We want him out in the front. I'll go up there as well. And then that's about it. We'll stick Caesar probably around here so we can get a clean shot off. And then we'll start the combat. So you get these points. You get a movement point where you can move around, and then you also have an action point to spend as well. Every character has a set amount of movement depending on how much heavy armor they have. So for example, this guy, because he's extremely heavily armored, can only move 4. Everybody else is in relatively light armor, so can move 8 to 7. This guy as well can actually go ahead and buff our movement if we did need to get a bit further, which we don't really need to do. So what we'll do is we'll move up here, lock this guy guy into combat. And now if we hit this... Oh, no. Oh, did not mean to do that. Oh, God, no. So everybody... Oh, my God. There we go. Thank God. I switched his weapon. So you can also heal as well if you go bare arms, which is a nice way in. A really good tip as well if you didn't know that. So let's go ahead and slice this guy down. This also does an AoE attack. It's a really good slash ability if you're fighting multiple people, which this guy generally will do. And there you go. He's done some damage there, which is nice. Then we can move over to our archer now. Probably just go ahead and fire a shot off onto this guy. And do 3 damage, and we hardened him as well. So there's plenty of status effects in this game as well. You can really apply some really good negative stuff to him. So this guy, currently, if we press E on him, we can see hardened. He's minus 10 resilience, and he takes more damage from that. So a nice shot there by Caesar. And now we can move up a little bit more as well and close the distance. We now have this soldier, so probably want to try and maybe get this guy. Let's see. How much damage can we do there? So we could possibly kill him. Oh, we'd take the opportunity of attack, but here we wouldn't. So we have a chance of killing this guy. Damage... Oh, no, we actually have no chance of killing this guy whatsoever. Okay. So it's probably better to kill someone first. So what I'm going to do is probably going to take the strike here.
You're deadly with that thing.
Yeah, smash him on the head. And then we just have one action with my character. So I'll push up here. And I have the ability to slash. Also just punch him as well for bludgeoning. So I mean, we'll give him a left, right, good night. And untrained enemies, whenever you kill an incapacitate, oh my god, I can't pronounce the word, untrained soldiers, you gain your action point back. So it's basically like a way of killing the fodder, and you can kind of keep momentum going. So now we can actually run all the way. Do we have enough movement to go here? Yeah, we do. I can go over here and kill this guy. Or try to. Maybe? No, not quite. But yeah, I could move up there. There is also obviously opportunity of attack as well, so they can all move. We have other people on the ship as well. Reinforcing. Arrows coming in. Oh my god, that guy's taking a pretty big hitting. But we oh my god, Sire Soldier is dead. We're getting massacred. I guess we are playing on the harder difficulty now as well. So I actually do need to take things pretty seriously.
Who boarded with us?
Here he comes. Let's jump down. So we now get another character.
Never underestimate the value of an impressive entrance.
I've not been the biggest fan of his class though, honestly. So we need to deal with this, like, very quickly. So he has to attack this guy as well. Okay. So my slash doesn't work out too well here. I have a slash here. Yeah, I have a slash here. So if I slash there, it hits both of these guys. And I get my action back as well. So now I can punch him in the stomach. I mean, I can probably kill him. I need to save our guy here because, again, we have permadeath on, which would not be good. We also have this guy as well, who, yeah, he has to attack this guy. Luckily, he can tank a lot of damage here. So he's kind of like the rogue class. There's like, I think there's 4 proper classes in the game. The archer, the rogue, kind of this guy here, who's like more of the defensive guy. And then... I'm just trying to think where to put this guy. Yeah, there's the rogue, the archer, there's like a spear guy, and there's a healer as well. So what we could do is probably just shoot one of these guys in the back. Yeah, let's try and train our mechanic up a little bit. Oh, we can get here. When we take area of attack there. Interesting. I'm actually really low as well. Whew, this is a little bit scary, I'm not going to lie. I can get here. Is that going to kill him? It's 2 to 5. We could get really unlucky. But I obviously can't do that because then I hit myself. Good, thank God. And we got our action back as well, which is great because then we can come over here now and slice this guy, which is great because now this archer... Oh, he's already fired, right? So now we should be able to go... Well, that guy's actually already running. Yeah, he's panicked, so he's going to run away. So really, this guy's the guy to kill. Oh, but we didn't. That's unfortunate. That guy's not running. And I have no more actions left. That's unfortunate. I mean, luckily, we can. And then we have this guy as well. I guess we'll just push up in the hopes that... Yeah. Because we haven't unlocked the mechanics. So there's a mechanic in the game. I actually might do this to try and make room for this guy, maybe. There's a mechanic in the game that basically allows you to lock yourself into combat. Yes, and he's going to kill it perfect. Nice. Good on you, AI. Oh, that's not good. We can heal, though, which is good. So we can heal with our medic back there. Okay, cool. Well, let's go help out our main boy here first. So, yeah, let's do that. Slice both of these guys. And then with this guy, we can probably... Yeah, we'll slash here. Oh, I actually had 2 attacks there. That was my bad. We get our action back here, though, which is nice. And we'll move him. Oh, we can also use our points. So the rogue goes ahead and basically levels up and gets these special points that he can use to bonus attacks. And then we'll pull him back here behind this guy. This guy should protect him from any arrows coming in as well. And then we definitely need to heal here. So what we're going to do is we're going to change over to this. And we're going to heal. Can we heal ourselves? Oh, we can't heal ourselves. Interesting. We have Destructive Blow. And this actually prevents the target from making an opportunity of attack. That's actually really useful. This guy's like a good support character. Target must have the... Oh, we can't even heal. Because they're not incapacitated. Okay, interesting. Oh, we can soothe pain. We can't do it on ourselves. So that's fine. So what I'll do is I'll heal my character. And this guy is looking pretty wounded already. This guy should rush forward, though. And then over here, can we also heal with this guy? No, we can just punch with this guy if we drop our weapon. So I'm probably just going to sit here behind our Centurion. Probably push our Centurion forward a little bit. Let him really tank it. I mean, we are actually not sitting that poorly on ammunition. Yeah, and basically just like hide behind him as best as we can in the hopes. Oh, we actually have Caesar, though. Caesar can come up and maybe fire a shot. I can't imagine Caesar has, if we go unarmed, if we press Q. Oh, he also has his throw something. Lethal takedown. Nice, Caesar. Okay. I'm an aid, but you can't apply aid because they're not down. Okay, good to know. Performing a lethal takedown on a flanked enemy below HP. Yeah, I think we'll just fire a shot if we can. Yeah, we have a perfect chance to hit him. That's good enough for me. Yeah, and then Caesar can probably just pop in here and again just cover if anyone, like, again, if these guys are here, it should be fine. Yeah, and I still have my action, but there's nothing I can do with him, so it's fine. Oh my god, that guy's murdering on the floor. What a mad lad. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's fine, though. We can heal up. We should actually be fine, though. We should actually be fine. So we have our archer. We can go through friendly units, right? Yeah, we can. And we can go around here as well, I think. So what we'll do is I'll probably pop off here, finish off this archer if we get lucky. Okay, we get him low. And then just pull Caesar out. Oh, yeah, we need to be careful. I mean, this should be it. They have no more soldiers, so we should be fine just to go all out and not have to worry about our HP, even though we are very wounded. We're going to need to get some... we're going to need to definitely get some extra bandages and stuff when we hit camp. And then this should be fine. Cool.
Your father would be proud.
Thank you, Serenus. And then also... Oh, no. We'll be fine, though, because then this guy can come in. And this guy has a great attack because he can hit over the heads of people to finish him off. Oh, God. That was, yeah, hard difficulty is no joke. They do a bit more damage, and they get really stuck in.
Back to Neptune's asshole, barbarians.
Hey.
The Triarch has run us straight into the pirate ambush, Priame. Allow me to execute him right here and right now. This traitor must be working with them.
So basically what the gladiator is saying, or Bestia is saying, is that the captain of the ship betrayed us and, you know, alerted. It was probably paid by the noble in Rome to have us killed. We are sailing to join a war against pirates. It's not surprising that we should be attacked.
Don't be naive. This was no random attack. They were out for blood.
It is quite unusual for pirates to attack any ship, let alone a heavily armed Roman galley. They prefer to attack lightly defended coastal towns instead.
Oh, you're no Caesar. You know all about pirates.
More profitable.
Well, let's go talk to the man.
Yes, let's. Also, look at this poor Greek soldier. Hey, I mean, if that random guard didn't just murder people on the ground, we could probably interrogate them and find out. Also, we now have 2 ships, so there's that.
You steered us into a trap.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I had nothing to do with it, I promise. They came out of nowhere.
Silence! You utter nonsense! By Mars, it is the sea! How can anyone come from nowhere?
We cannot execute a man based on no evidence. Besides, we need our Triarchus to make it safely ashore.
What do you say, kid?
So here's our
What do you
first
think we should do?
Here's our first real decision we can make. Caesar's advocating for keeping him alive. The gladiator Bestia is advocating to kill him. This is Rome. We can't just go around murdering people, as Caesar says, without no evidence. This isn't, 400 years later. So let's go ahead and see why they say. Why are you asking me? You're the Primaris. Goddamn, Sigma intensifies.
I'm just a humble Canturio, albeit a particularly well-dressed one. Lucullus has greater plans for you. Your father's dead. The time to rely on others to make difficult decisions for you is gone.
We are, many of us, important people, on our way to join the action against Lesbos. Is it not conceivable that the rebels heard of us? The Kingdom of Pontus is known to sponsor pirates, to harass and weaken Rome. I do not believe we have any reason to suspect our Triarchus of colluding with them.
I mean, it's almost certain that this guy did indeed get bribed to be attacked. It's just far too much of a coincidence. However, I'm not going to execute a man like him. Again, anybody could be useful later on down the line.
Very well. We shall spare his life. But remember, mercy is a luxury you will not always be able to afford.
I disagree. The cost of mercy is a price I will always be willing to pay.
I will hold you to your word, young man.
Thank you. If you ever again need the help of a skilled navigator, I am at your service.
So there we go. We got some
Boys,
improvements
up the tempo.
and some people
Keep your
disapproved.
eyes open.
And there you go. The pirates of the Mediterranean have been cleared out. Boom. We've pushed our way forward, and now we will be landing our boat. And now we get to pick our class. Awesome. So we can choose our class again. I think so. There's a bunch to pick from. We have the Principus. Oh, sorry, the Principus, who is kind of a he kind of develops himself into like sword and shield, tanky, gets himself stuck in, has several subclasses. We then have the rogue class, which is what the gladiator was like, archer, which was Caesar, and also we have the spear as well, which is kind of like the support class. So what I think I'm going to pick is, again, I'm always down for the front soldier leading from the soldiers into battle. I love that style. So we're going to go ahead and pick the heavy infantry type, which is, I think, always really cool. And we also get to pick a subclass. I can't remember what one's really good to go down. I think we're going to go knockdown from the demo. I remember this being quite good, and it leads on to good stuff. You can get any of these later on down the line as you level up, so that's not immediate. But I think veteran is the one we're going to get. You get a good knockdown ability. It does cost you quite a bit, but you can apply some decent debuffs. I never really used Frighten whatsoever, and we'll hopefully get some good skills later on down the line. So, boom, we'll make our way in. Water replenishes, yeah, you also have to manage a lot of your supplies later on when you do get command of a legion. You do actually get given, you have to worry about supplies, water, slaves, food, and a bunch of other stuff to keep your camp functioning as a camp. Which is, again, super cool.
Gentlemen, welcome to Lesbos, the pearl of the Mediterranean.
An ugly nest of pirates.
An impenetrable fortress of pirates, more like. With an infinite food supply thanks to the strength of their fleet.
We shall find a way to limit this infinite supply, then.
You think like an imperator, Gaius. All right, people. This is Lucullus's war camp, the heart of our operations in this territory. You have been seaborne for a long time now. I suggest you walk it off. See the things you have to see, and meet the people you have to meet. The consul waits in the command tent. Don't be too late if you don't want to see him angry.
So I believe this is not Lucullus's actual camp. This is someone else's camp. Lucullus is leading the assault. Or maybe it is. I actually can't remember from the demo too much. And then obviously we have, the entire camp. Lots of these places will unlock later on down the line as we progress forward. We can also go ahead and check out the quest journal we have as well. Trial by Fire. We'll find out more about that in a second. We have our party management again here, where we can take a look at all the character stats and their combo stats and stuff like that. And also their personalities, because as you guys saw, when we made a decision, some people liked it, some people didn't, and it kind of goes down that route. So again, you have to be wary of that. I'm not sure how this can indicate the rest of our campaign later on down the line, if maybe these people can betray us in some way. There's interesting storylines for all of them, which I hopefully can't wait to explore. And then we also have the skill trees. Right here, we unlock plenty of different stuff, and every class has its own setup. Again, you can kind of see. So I went down this route. Opportunist. Your opportunity of attack will also apply weakening. That's really good. And a headbutt. Yeah, I think this was the route I wanted to go down. This is like the tanky. This is kind of like a... Yeah, this is also does some decent damage, but... Again, it's tanky. Yeah, I think Veteran is going to do lots of damage, which is nice. So, and he can be our tank. We obviously have our inventory where we can get equipment and level up our gear and stuff, which is all good. And then we also have this, which we'll get to later on. And you can also start to see our supplies up the top as well. And we'll need them supplies to move around the open world. Let's just go to the command tent, and we will talk to Lucullus, and we will, see what he has in store for us for our first mission.
This is not going to work, as long as the rebels keep receiving supplies by sea.
We will need to cut their supply lines. It's an operation for our occulta speculatores.
God damn, it makes me shiver inside when I hear them speak Latin. Whew. Are they, Lucullus? We have arrived as requested. I mean, I am just interrupting the meeting. Yeah, I feel like I'd remain silent, to be honest.
Well, don't just stand there like a plant. Come on in.
Oh, no.
Jupiter, you sure have grown up.
I made the wrong decision.
This is the promising young man I was telling you about, Thermus.
Quite unassuming, but full of potential, I guess. Prime material for the speculatores, if he can prove himself.
What are the speculatores?
A special cohort assembled for particularly daring undertakings.
Soon enough, you shall see the kind of thing they are tasked to carry out.
Gladly, the chance to prove myself is what I've come here for, definitely.
There will be ample opportunities for that, my young ward. A trial by fire is what you need. Now pay attention. We've been in a deadlock here on Lesbos for some time now. My co-consul, Marcus Aurelius Cotta, is engaged against King Mithridates of Pontus in the east. Mithridates is using the pirates of Lesbos as his navy.
The fortress of Mytilene here is well protected, but it also has a weakness. There's a mountain pass we can utilize. I will lead the assault myself.
I volunteer for the vanguard. If my uncle can defeat Pontus, I can surely handle Mytilene.
So be it, then. Meanwhile, you will prove yourself as a leader, my young ward. Take Caeso Quinctius Acollinus, your Servus Cineros, and that gladiator who came with you on the ship. You will meet up with Iulius Calidus of my legion Speculatores. Your mission is to sneak into the harbor and destroy the enemy ships any way you can. I expect you have questions.
Yeah, why the hell are we taking a random gladiator with us? I'm just saying, it seems a bit random when we're joining the military, but hey, I guess we are like the SAS of the Roman army, so it makes sense. I was given the impression that I would serve as your tribunus. Why can I not take part in the main assault like Gaius?
If you are fast, you may yet play a part in that. But for the assault to succeed, you must do this first.
All of this is a secondary operation to Cotta's campaign.
That doesn't make what we're doing any less important. Mithridates has 12 warriors for each of our legionari. Defeating Pontus will require patience and caution. Regaining control of the Aegaeum Mare is a crucial step in cutting off Mithridates' supply lines.
So again, you'll see when we jump out, we are actually not in Asia Minor. We are in Asia Minor, but we're off on one of the islands off of the coast of Turkey right now, and we're cutting supply that is, supplying Pontic's armies on the mainland, and we will eventually take a legion over to Asia Minor. That's where the demo did cut off. So I was giving the impression, no more questions. I think I'm ready. I don't want to say anything else.
Are those your father's old weapons?
They are indeed.
I'm sure they mean a lot to you, but look, the leather is brittle. This won't do. Visit my smith, Sextus, and get yourself properly equipped before you go.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Cool. So maybe I'll speak to Gaius as well, because I believe he does have a mission for us. You're an interesting man, Gaius.
Interesting. I shall accept this as a compliment, but prepare to be disappointed. To the extent of my knowledge and ability, I shall try to be as helpful as I can.
Is this the first time away from home?
Staying in Rome became, shall we say, politically disadvantageous to me. That's why I left it. Like you, I've never been to Lesbos before. I did my homework, though, in case you have any questions.
Why are the pirates here?
Location, I would guess. The island has countless coves and natural harbors for pirate ships to hide in. Not to mention the massive fortress in Mutilene.
That's probably be it. Okay, cool.
Of course.
Let's head our way out.
Listen, you seem trustworthy. I may have need for your help on a rather sensitive matter.
Of course, you can trust me.
That is good to hear. Keep in mind the matter I'm about to mention is rather personal in nature. Your discretion would be appreciated. I've been keeping a detailed account of our journey ever since we left port. Shortly after our arrival, however, the journal went missing. I believe it to be stolen by one of the Centuriones.
What makes you think it was stolen?
I have seen a particular man walking out of my tent. As a matter of fact, I have already confronted him and he pretty much admitted his guilt. Pain comes in many forms. Physical, emotional, and let us say that some men just enjoy inflicting pain in all forms.
This is a serious accusation, and if true, a serious crime. We should inform the Primus Pillus.
Roman law is valid in Rome, and our perpetrator knows this. This is a personal matter, and therefore it should be solved personally.
Very well, tell me what I can do for you.
The Centurio is called Agrippa, I think. He hangs out with his friends near the tent over there. I thought perhaps you could convince him to hand over my journal. Needless to say, I would like to keep the contents of the journal private. I would appreciate if you'd refrain from reading it.
Okay. I bet you it's just a bunch of fanfic about me and him on the boat together. Definitely. So let's make our way over. We have an option to talk to the, yeah, that's Agrippa there, and then there's also the Smith here as well. I'm also just going to see if I've got the music turned down, because I feel like the audio is quite, yeah, the music is quite low. So let's turn that bad boy up. Let's turn the master up a little bit as well. And yeah, we'll go from there. Voice volume is obviously all the way up. Something like that I think will be good, because I feel like it's a little bit quiet, which I do apologize if that has been the case throughout. Hopefully it's a bit better now. But yeah, let's make our way over. Let's talk to the Smith first and get our new set of weapons.
Sorry, Legionary. If you're here to get your weapons fixed, you must have me confused with Vulcan.
Vulcan, what? The Primarch of the Salamanders? With forearms like that and such illustrious beard. I mean, not really illustrious beard. Can you blame me for making that mistake? These are my father's weapons.
With them? This leather is fossilizing. Help yourself to any of the gear on the racks. Take all of it if you need it.
If I need something special, can I commission a smith for you?
I have enough work on my hands right now supplying the consul's Centuriones.
And we'll find out, do you sell materials for smithing?
You'll have to bring your own materials if you want any work done. I've nothing to spare.
Good to know. Thank you very much. So now we can interact with these. I believe also if I press, there's a button you can press as well. I mean, I'll take them all, of course, because why not? And then let's get ourselves equipped as well, so we're not looking like a, you know, a nobody. So let's equip on our armor, so we're no longer in... Oh my god, we look so old. Why do we look so old, man? We need a helmet on ASAP. And boom. So yeah, weapons have skills, and so do your actual class gives you skills as well. We also can now pick up a sword as well. So my father's sword is now gone, and we now have a slightly better gladius. Does 1 more damage. We also can pick a spear as well if we wanted to. Might not be a bad idea. What we can do as well is we can also, do you press it here? Yeah, you can also apply this as well. So what I could do is have a spear and also a sword right there. So I'm going to go with a spear for just a little bit and see what it's like. It has some new skills. It has a thrust, and it also has a piercing thrust against shielded attacks. We're going to rock with that for now, and we obviously also still have our sword if we need to, and we can get another shield at some point, I'm sure. That will help us out there. Nice, that seems fun. No more upgrades for anybody else. Looking good. So let's close this, and let's go talk to Agrippa and tell him to give back Caesar's.
What do you want?
I believe you're in possession of someone's private property. I'm here to retrieve it.
Ah, but this is priceless. A journal written by Cotter's stupid nephew, who thinks of himself as the greatest commander history has ever seen.
Oh, you just wait, my friend. You just wait. He also happens to be my friend, so I suggest you hand it over right now. I sound like a little child in the school. I believe in friendship. I have the power of friendship and anime.
Why don't you send him back here to beg for it again?
Caesar may not seem like much now, but he is the tribunus and he has his friends in high places. Today, blue-eyed rookie is tomorrow's imperator. What more is, he strikes me as a man who forgives easily and remembers those who serve him well. So we get to do this because he's our logical, we are a logical person. Again, I'm sure there'd be other events where maybe if we were more of the aggressive type, we would punch him and maybe get into a brawl with all these guys, and that would have its own consequences. We could also just pay him as well if we wanted to, but I will just go with this one.
All right. I guess you rich kids stick together. Take it, and let's not speak of this again.
Cool. So let's go ahead and give that back to Caesar, and then we'll head out, because I do want to try and get this trial by fire mission done, or at least close to doing it, because obviously we have already done this. I'm sure a lot of people watching this have also already seen that.
Solway, I see you've successfully retrieved my journal.
Everything was has a
How
price.
you managed it.
He was just unreasonable. I kept my head cool, and I made him see a reason. I punched him so hard. So we can actually just lie to Gaius, which is quite funny.
What can I say? I'm not surprised. One last question before we're done. Did you read my journal?
I did not read your fanfic about us, so I'll say I have no interest in your private messages, Gaius.
Fair enough. No matter where your interest lies, I thank you for helping me.
Awesome, and boom, we have now gained a little bit of experience, which is always good, which we'll take. So now let's make our way down here, and we will head out and make our way to the first and proper mission, our trial by fire, as it were. So our main goal is to go to a Greek supply depot, where we will be trying to take the Greek fire. And this is where we really... Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong button. This is where we will really get stuck into our first major fight. So it's going to be interesting. We obviously also have access to a lot of other characters as well. And remember, this is going to be difficult because we are playing on the harder difficulties. So this is the world map. You'll be traveling between known locations. Click the play button to start, which is fine. There are events of fire. So every 12 hours, I think we have to take supplies. And also random events happen as well. You can see we've got rationing for food and water. Again, this is going to be way more important later on down the line when we do actually have to, take care of a legion. So we're currently here. We're going to make our way over. There's milestones over here, which I assume will do stuff, and we're making our way to the place here. And we can start to see the bottom parts of Turkey here as well, where the main Pontic forces are. I assume this is where Caesar's uncle is as well. But let's enter the warehouse. We obviously want to choose everybody we have to take, and we'll make her in. So we'll obviously be facing some deadlier foes than last time, but it should be okay. I have a good idea of how to approach this, and also...
Might be at the wrong spot. There's no one here.
The killers said there'd be an agent here.
Lucullus is clearly mistaken. If there was someone here, I would know.
That's a very useful skill.
Hey, don't move.
Calm down. I am Julius Calidus of the Occulta Speculatores of Legio Prima Italica. I presume you are my reinforcements.
Impressive. I didn't see you at all. We were told to rendezvous with you. Or I say, I'm not your reinforcements. I am the new Primus.
Great
sorry.
Prime. See that warehouse? They store Greek fire there. First order of business is to steal it. Unfortunately, the moment we move into that warehouse, they will sound the alarm. So, we should be quick.
That seems straightforward enough.
All right, let's go then. There's a small camp of sentries just down this hill. If we hit them first, they won't show up as reinforcements.
But then the ones inside the warehouse will hear the fighting and be ready for us.
You have touched the matter with a needle. The choice is yours, Prime.
So we have two decisions. Either we move our way forward and deal with this camp on the right-hand side, or we ignore them, try and get in and out before they can come in. So in the demo, I dealt with the side little ambush first. However, this time, I'm thinking we're just going to go in. And last time as well, I also attacked from over here, I believe, which was a good place in. We managed to get our way in. But I think attacking from this side actually might be a bit better. If we can get around undetected, we can then fight our way into the main hall, get the Greek fire, and hopefully get out before reinforcements turn up. So let's be a little bit more cautious. So let's make our way down again. And also, they shouldn't be ready for us this time as well. If I can get, like, sneak up on these guys as well, oh, that'd be perfect. Let's keep on making our way in. Oh my god, can we actually just sneak in without being detected? Again, they're not ready for us. That's the main thing, is they're not ready. Is there any way in? Oh, there's a ladder back here. I think. We might be able to sneak in without, like, any fighting. Oh, is there... Oh, there's no ladder back here. Oh, that's such a shame. We can't get up here. Yeah, no, okay. That's fair. There is also later on as well, so not in this mission, but in another mission, we will be able to actually detach people and move them. And move them a little bit more securely. And you can then utilize, like, stuff like this. Like, the missions become way more open. So we're going to wait for this guy to go. And we're going to just basically just try and get ourselves as stuck in as possible. But yeah, there you go. Boom. We're stuck in.
Soldiers, they're here to steal the fire.
We are indeed here.
Keep them away from those jars. Me telling it depends on us.
Cool, cool, cool. So we're going to use this fire to obviously burn the pirate fleet. It is the goal as well, if anyone didn't know. So let's make our way up. So I'm going to stick around here. We'll stick our archer there. He's going to come up here, and we'll have you up here as well. I think that's a good enough setup, so we'll send these guys to deal with these. Again, we get extra actions if we kill the untrained. This guy isn't untrained. But I have that spear thrust as well, which should hopefully break through his shield as well, which will be nice. And I can hold this down with maybe the help of our guy here as well, with Serenus. And they have reinforcements in 2 turns. Seems fair enough. Cool, let's do this. So the archery range of captains, we need line of sight, and there's an optimal range as well, and we can deflect from shields, which seems fun. Okay, so how are we doing this? So let's make our way around here. As I said, I want to fight my way into here and deal with them. There's also cover as well. So you take cover, which helps to block attacks. There's low cover, and there's high cover as well, which just seems fun. And we get in focus with light infantry. The more focus we have, the more abilities we can do. And we can then spend the focus on that. So it's really kind of giving us the tutorial now. As they say, a trial by fire. I'm actually going to come over. Again, we're just going to kind of fight our way into this box. There's some archers up there, but the archers shouldn't really be able to hit us. We got another action point there. We could then add on more movement maybe to everybody if we get over here. That could be something we could spend. I also really want to deal with these guys as well. And then next time we'll be able to get an extra point there as well. So do something like that. Archer will come up. Can we get a good shot on him? No. Very bad shot. We'll deflect off that shield for sure. There's no one here we can really shoot either. Yeah, no clean line of sight. Oh, we can hit this guy though. Which is good. And then I can... Oh, I'm not in range. I was going to say it would be really nice if we could then shoot this guy to then reduce his movement. But what I'm actually going to do is then I'm going to pop this. So now that she has an extra couple bits of movement, so that should put us in range. Oh, we're just out. Oh, man. We can also overwatch this as well. So let's do it. So she'll kind of sturdy there for a turn. And we have my character, who will just probably pop in like here. Seems fair enough. I mean, he has a couple extra... No, he doesn't have a couple extra movements? Yeah, okay, cool. That's going to be our turn then. I still have my ability, but there's nothing for me to do. I guess we could hunker down for a turn. Cool. How the hell did he manage to shoot me? Oh my god, that range of them archers is incredible. It's fine though, a lot of the enemies are out here. We only have to kill 5 of the guards, or 5 more guards, to I guess, scare them enough to have them retreat. Which is good enough for me. Again, the reinforcements are going to turn up soon. I imagine that will increase the reinforcement counter. But if we can kill a bunch of these guys, it's not a bad idea. There's a bunch of low armored dudes as well. Okay, here we go. Our turns. Obviously, we're dealing with this guy here. And then I'm going to select this guy, make my way over. I'm going to bonk him on the head. And then I'm going to switch to being unarmored. And then I'm going to come over and I'm going to heal her up, I think. Yeah, just give her some more HP. That's her done. And then we will probably just shift our way, like, into here. Yeah, just get ourselves, like, locked in here. Should be fine. Then she can come over as well. Obviously, getting her inside is important. And then, yeah, ignoring the shield guy is probably also pretty important. Yeah, I think we just take a turn just to really get over here. We're still hunkered down here. Because that should also put us out of range of a lot of the archers as well. Cool. Yeah, let's do that. I know loads of people have abilities and stuff. But it's not like he can do that. You know what we need to do. He also could just move as well. The archers can still hit me from there. That's crazy.
Advance.
So at least this way we should really like focus them in. And now we can even maybe charge out and try and deal with them. They do get reinforcements pretty soon. But now we've filtered them into the warehouse itself. We'll be good. Yeah, here you go. The reinforcements have turned up, but they're pretty far away. Does that increase the counter, I wonder?
Is sending peasants to stop us.
No, it doesn't. Okay, perfect. So obviously this guy is the one we need to deal with. So we'll stab him up twice. We have our archer as well. The archer will just keep on deflecting. So ideally I want to get her like up here if I can. But it does take a couple turns to actually get up here, which is fine. And we also have this. Let's rotate the camera around a little bit. So I guess... so we'll get his hands back out. We'll smash this guy on the head, which is good. We have this guy who's out of points as well. So I guess we'll get in. And then we will... Yeah, I guess we'll heal. So this guy has some really good abilities later on down the line.
And I shall slay many of your foes.
Please follow my finger. Yes, you'll be all right.
And then, yeah, let's just go get stuck in against these guys. Why not? The main assault should be on here. So the thing about shields is I believe shields replenish every single turn. So they slowly replenish every single turn. So you really want to try and break them down so they don't just constantly increase. And then we'll get him over here. We'll really try and focus down this guy. I'll just spear frost him, I guess. Do some damage to him. We have our archer as well. Just pop out here. Yeah, just fire an arrow. We could also do this arrow, which applies burning to an enemy. But we don't really have a great shot. So I guess we'll just precision shot. He's in cover, so he's taking less damage. And we'll just put that back. And that should be fine. I don't think he's in heavy armor, so he should struggle to get into my lines. So yeah, he gets a set amount of shields back every turn. So it's basically you want to really try and like burst down the guys with shields as best as you can. I mean, I need to kill 3 more to clear them out, to rout them. So we should be able to do that this turn, I'm hoping. Cool. So let's go. So the shield guy has his shields back. Make our way up here. Oh, that guy really unlucky here. Though we can use our shiv to kill him. I mean, he gets his point back. Oh, then he can't kill anyone. Okay. It's unfortunate. We really need to kill that guy. So 2 more, which is basically just these guys if we're smart about things. So basically, one of these guys and that guy there is who we need to kill. So yeah, definitely do that. So much damage. Really is. And unfortunately, we don't have like any throwing abilities yet with this guy. So I guess we'll go here. I go here. We smash this guy on the head.
Is that the last of them?
Now the question is, I guess this archer is who we go after as well. It's just so annoying that he's just out of range. That was my bad. We just need to kill 1 more enemy, which I guess this guy would be easy to do. We could also just take opportunities of it. No, we can't with him. Or him, okay. So yeah, we are just blitzing this guy. And I think we'll get more damage out of this blunt attack. Oh, we can't even do that, okay. Oh no, what I should have done, I'm an idiot. What I should have done is I should have applied this and then used all 3 of these guys to then attack him. Because that'll spend my point, I'm pretty sure. Because he only has 1 movement left, yeah. So yeah, she can just run back inside, hide. Because I don't think we'll kill this guy this turn. Because I'm an idiot. We'll probably be pretty close, but... so yeah, you can pierce through all of that. Oh my god, I guess through all the shield. That's incredible. Yeah, I'm so bad. If I would have done that, this guy could have come in, and I also should have done this as well, because then he should be flanked. Or close to it. Yeah, that was my bad. We could have done that. Only 2 damage, and we glanced off his armor as well. So now we take another round of combat, which is really unfortunate. This guy's probably going to go down. Oh, man. Yeah, because he's literally 5 HP, which this guy could have probably have done with this. 3 to 5, there was a chance. And he actually has enough focus to then do this. Yeah, that would have been it. Ah, misplays, man. Now they get an entire go, and they also reinforce as well. Oh, she's taking a lot of damage. That guy's probably down. Oh, 1 HP. Oh, nice. We get that, though. Perfect. The opportunity to attack. The archer tried to flee and managed to pick him up. Whew.
We make a good team. Let's get our hands on that.
Could have done that a little bit smoother.
To check on this place.
But still, not a bad thing. So let's also pick up our loot as well. There's, yeah, tons of loot. And it shows up pretty much everything around here as well. There is also... Oh, we also get schematics as well, so we can make some better gear. That's actually quite good for him. Yeah, Greek hood and Greek robes will make that for sure. So we'll just take all. Obviously, it's a new bow. And I think that's everything. If you press Alt, it highlights everything you want to click. There's some chests here as well. So some assassin robes, which I guess will be good for our archer maybe. Some resistances. And again, food, which is obviously very, very important. Yeah, I believe later on, there is a way just to attach heroes and stuff. So you're not just moving around with everybody. I mean, I guess we'll take all the loot here. As I'm hoping this will turn into a full-on campaign. And, you know, if you guys are enjoying this, then we'll be able to do way more. Nice. Oh, that's a good bow as well. A regular bow. We'll take that. That'll be really good for our archer. Anything else in here? Again, as I said, if I press Alt, it highlights what we need to take. Okay, just checking we're not missing out on any loot. There's another box over here. There's always loads of hidden boxes everywhere. Okay, the nice thing is as well, is actually just pop up with a notification saying you've got all the items. We did just go ahead and pretty much grab as much as we could. There are a few more armor pieces and stuff in there.
Jars.
Nothing crazy.
The liquid inside is highly volatile. It'll make quick work of those ships.
So now that's our plan. So what's the next step of our plan?
This was the easy part. Now we have to sneak into the harbor and burn the ships.
And then we have to sneak back out, one supposes.
Not necessarily, but ideally.
Achieving an objective is all that matters, even if it costs us our life. I would like to retain my life if possible.
I think I can speak for all of us when I say that we would all like to retain our lives.
Awesome stuff. So we now have the Greek fire and we can make our way out. If we take a look at our loot, as you can see, we did pick up some extra loot as well. Does anyone have anything better? Oh, we have a helmet now. Oh my god, that looks so stupid. Is there a way to... I'm sure there's a way in the settings to turn off helmets. That does look stupid. But it gives us more resistance and also 1 more HP. I'll take it. We have a spear for him, which he doesn't need. You guys can't affect any of this. Can you equip with that? Oh my god, that looks not good. Anything else we want to apply? So she's pretty good in the assassin's robes. No? Can she not wear that? It's 0 armor, and I guess... Yeah, or she can't actually wear armor. I guess maybe because we haven't unlocked it yet. So we might as well stick him in it then. It reduces his movement. In the robes give... Oh, the robes are actually not that bad. 25% HP? So what? He goes... Yeah, he goes down to 15 HP without that. Okay, well, his robes are incredible. Oh my god, that's really good. But 25% HP is amazing. And then he can have a spear as well. So what I'll probably do is we'll switch over to this and give him a spear. So that he can equip that if he needs to. So then, yeah, he has that. And then he has a spear on his back if he needs to turn into that. And then bow-wise, we do actually have a much better bow for her as well. Yeah, it does 1 more damage, and I think, yeah, it now applies some extra bonuses, so she can do a couple extra abilities as well. She can do Barbed Arrow, which applies bleeding, and also she can still burn as well. So we'll take that over. And I guess we'll give her a weapon as well. Yeah, we'll give her a Gladius as well, so that she can, if she needs to, she can get herself stuck in. And again, what's his armor like? -2 movement. It gives 0 armor, just some resistances. So I think we will change him up. Yeah, I mean, his armor doesn't seem that good at all. This assassin's robe seems a bit better. Could stick him in some Roman armor. I mean, it looks cooler. But yeah, I think that's the way to go. We also have some crafting abilities and obviously the Greek fire as well. But yeah, let's stick him in the assassin robes. It will provide him with a little bit of extra bonuses, I think, right? Yeah, it gets rid of that -1 movement, which I guess would have saved us in the last battle. It really would. Do we level up? Oh, we leveled up as well. Awesome. So I think what I want to do is we can go down the nimble. -1 movement reduction for wearing light armor or heavy. That's kind of good, so we can move a bit further for wearing heavy armor. We could headbutt, or we could... My opportunity of attacks will also apply weakening. I think that'll be good. Let's grab that. So we now apply weakening. And what's the level 2 version? Oh my god, my opportunity of attacks will apply stuns. That'll be really good later on. That's also amazing as well. We'll have to pick up Defender at some point. Okay, Quintilis. I think, again, we maybe pick up that. We gain 2 strong stacks of strong. If we apply that on ourselves. Repair will allow us to repair our shield. I think we'll grab this. It's plus 10 resistances to everything. And maximum resistance. That seems pretty good. With our guy here, we're going to improve our heal. I remember doing that, and I definitely want to do that. Extra movement wouldn't be bad as well, but yeah, let's grab that up. With the assassin, we could apply savage, which will allow us to crit. That could be good for assassin. I think I want to make him more into an assassin than a duelist. Applies prow. Critical chances double. Oh my god, yeah, we're going to make him into assassin. I want him just to burst the enemy down, like, immediately. That would be great. And then she also leveled up as well, which I guess we could apply some extra bonuses. Do I want to make her into, like, a sniper? Gives her more range. Marksman is... So I wish it would give me, like, a little brief breakdown of what each route is. I mean, obviously, it's kind of self-explanatory. Sniper will be long range. Hunter will probably output, like, loads of debuffs. And Marksman will probably be, like, accuracy. However, point blank, critical chance for range attacks in adjacent. That's kind of nice. I kind of like Sniper, though. Accuracy up could be good. Ranging shot could be kind of good. Applies spotted to hexes. Yeah, I kind of like that ability. And again, you have opportunities to go down most of these as well. Start combat with double movement. Just go around, like, sniping could be fun. Every time a character is shot by a target, they regain an action point. But the accuracy is down. So she could just, like, constantly fire arrows. And stock that. Seems pretty good. Oh, and she immediately cracks. I like Hunter. Performing an attack makes you, if the melee attack was a melee attack, improves the next range attack. Oh, so Hunter's kind of like a hybrid. Like, she shoots and then gets stuck in. That's a hard decision. Let's grab Sniper, I think. Yeah, let's grab that. I really want to go down to this route. Yeah, this seems good. Applies mark to the enemy. The next range attack against this character will deal double damage. And then the next one is 250% when it's fully upgraded. And the accuracy is extra nice as well, just the extra passive, so she's just more likely to hit. Seems good enough to me. So cool, guys. That's why we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. If you enjoyed this, make sure you go ahead and drop a like and a comment. As I said, I will continue this on if the views are there. I plan on doing a set of videos and then see basically where the series is at. Then I'll go ahead and save it here. Yeah, and as I said, if you want to see more of this, drop a like and drop a comment. I'll see you guys in the next one.